Welcome to Nedra Historical, where a story unfolds using tarot and oracle. Greetings, historical family. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hope all is well. So, historical family, I've been wanting to do an energy read on Mr. Nolan Wells, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with took place. With Mr. Wells on July 4th, this past July 4th, 2026, and it has made the national news. This is one of the most talked about subjects presently. A lot of tragic things has happened in this country, I would say over the past few years. Wow. Sorry about that. And currently, this is one of the most talked about. Nolan Wells was a black 18-year-old college freshman male found deceased on a Mississippi island after a July 4th trip with a group of white friends. His body was found July the 6th. So there's speculation surrounding how he deceased. Was it foul play? Was it accidental? It's a big mystery. So I decided to do a enemy in Mr. Wells' energy to kind of, give us some insight and highlights with the permission of the benevolent spiritual realm. Because when people deceased, there's a lot of people pulling on that energy. The physical is no longer here, the physical being, but we're energetic beings, and with all the curiosity and accusations, so the term rest in peace, when it's something dealing with situations like this, it will be kind of hard. So I'm asking the benevolent spiritual realm what kind of insight they can give us to be seen through the cards I'm going to pull instead of directly, wanting to pull on Mr. Wells' spirit. So, anyway, let's get it started. Let's see what, not necessarily see what have taken place. Wait, oh, come on. But, let me fix this, guys. Give me a sec. It's, I'm stepping on this cord. All right, we should be good. Sorry about that. Let's see what and what was going on and who was lurking in his energy. That's to clear our energy, and it's a ringtone for the benevolent spiritual realm to give us some insights for Mr. Nolan Wells, who allegedly was unalived by a group of friends. This is for entertainment purpose only. All right, this was upside down. Let's see. Wanted to show his face. Wait a minute. Let's get this out the way. All right. First card out, guys. It says Devil's Minions showing up. They are attracted to one's empathetic nature, auric light, and high vibrational frequency. Be aware, for they wish to disturb and destroy. So, the alleged group of friends, let's just say Nolan, because of his nice, kind nature, and when it says about his auric, this kid was special. Well, as you guys know, he was athletic, and he had a chance of one day being an NFL football player. So jealousy, envy, most likely was involved, and let's just say we know who the little devil's minions were, and they didn't want to see Mr. Wells carry the torch of greatness. Allegedly, I have to say that for entertainment purposes. Let's get another stack. Mr. Wells will get justice, I'm pretty sure. Next card out. Oh, and something fell to the side, but I'll. Crystals are good for the mind, body, and soul. Some serve the purpose of purifying a space, absorbing negative energy. Crystal contains properties that are resourceful for the being. So, you know how I translate this particular card? Like, if it wasn't suggesting he needed some type of protection because of the type of light being he was, and empathetic people do absorb and take on other people's energy. You know, maybe he wasn't aware of the type of people he was dealing with, but he could himself have, well, what am I saying? He was like a, a light being, you know. He was, what I'm trying to say is like, he was a human crystal, let's say. He shined a light, his aura, you know, people were attracted to him in a good way and in a bad way. You know, you had your admirers and you had your envious, jealous people also. You know, that's true when they said angels walk the earth, you know, in physical form, you know, not like how we see angels like on the pictures and or in the movies, like being with wings that glow. You know, they look normal like you and I, and the personality and the energy that they give off, you know, you'll recognize them also by their works. If they're nice and kind and loving and giving and supportive, and you know, hold no ill will or type of ill agenda towards anyone. You know, they live in love and light and laughter. But anyways, the next card out: a male serial killer who destroys females, i.e., physically, mentally, or by spreading non-curable STDs. So this male, this could have had something to do with a love triangle thing. One of those males allegedly may have been upset with Mr. Wells because maybe a female found Mr. Wells. You know, she was fond of him, and this other male was, you know, liking the same female and felt like Mr. Wells was competition. But this male serial killer, this one of the alleged friends, picking up psychopath vibes, brutal, like wants to have his way or goes undefeated type thing, you know. But it also says something about spreading STDs. So, whoa, wonder what that's all about. Also, by the way, STDs doesn't only mean sexually transmitted diseases. It also can mean sexually transmitted demons, meaning when you have interactions with certain people that are immoral and low vibing, toxic spirits, that energy can transfer to you if you're not protected or just serving no purpose, having no beliefs, you know, just living. These kind of entities can attach to you, to your aura, your spirit, and all that. Just a little tea. Next out: a part of a coven of warlocks. So this is a group of male witches. Uh-oh. So allegedly, Mr. Wells probably was amongst a group of males that partook in certain ritualistic type, you know, and sometimes it can be just a group of people that you don't have to chop off chicken heads and, you know, recite incantations. It just can be a group of people that indulge in criminal, toxic, lawless type behavior, you can look at them as a coven. Like birds of a feather flock together. Like, but they probably were tied maybe to a certain type of coven by way of family ties, allegedly learned behavior, allegedly. But unfortunately, Mr. Wells associated himself with a group of individuals, and some of them may be guilty. Some of them probably didn't want to participate, allegedly. Some people are just followers just to be a part of something. Next out, unhappily married couple. Wow, wonder who this is. This could be an adult couple that is tied to this situation. And I gotta keep saying allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's see. A male is preying on another male's downfall. Now, I just said, you know, out of the guys he was associated with, one of them is probably being eaten up by guilt and, praying that, let's just say, the main character, allegedly, who maybe orchestrated what took place to be taking place, he's feeling so bad, like he knows he can't just live and just harbor what took place. So, and this guy is probably scared of the one who initiated that. Wait a minute, let me get some more. Give me a sec. These two stick out. There I go, going over time. And most readings like this, it's like I'll come back and do a part 2 and a part 3. Nothing wants to come out. Wait. Oh, maybe let's try another stack. I know when something wants to come out and not. Let's see. Wow, look at all those. But let's do one at a time, Spirit. Okay. Someone has something placed under their bed, inside of a bowl, jar, or written on a rock to keep somebody binded to them or to always return to them. So some type of probably have something to do with a female. Yeah, because it's kind of seemed like somebody was pissed off about a female, but so that goes to say, yeah, they do dark ritualistic type things. It's just not a group of young males behaving badly. So, but like I said, it could be learned behavior. Let's see, I want to pull one more. Yeah, see, I wanted to do the Talk to Me historical. All right. After this one, we'll just come back. But what is that? Something fell. A male who's lusting after or sexually harassing a female. Yeah, see, there was a male that was really pissed. This female showed interest in Nolan Wells. And hey, she probably just really liked him personality wise. It didn't necessarily have to be like, they were dating. I feel like, or maybe it could have been in the making, but there was an angry male amongst the group. And think about it, Mr. Wells already was getting this attention, star status. So But historical family. Of course, I'll come back and do a part two. So I'll see you guys in part two. Love you guys. See you in a minute.